Hello, Sumi. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Welcome. And thank you for agreeing to have this interview with me.
You're very welcome.
That's excellent. So, Sumi, you're a certified master coach in NLP and timeline therapy. And you also work on my sales team. You did my MSI coaching and hopefully you found some benefit from it. Okay? So would you mind telling us a little bit about what you did before you did the coaching with me and joined my team?
Yes, so before I joined the coaching, I was and still am a certified relationship coach. So I was coaching for 2 years before, but I was struggling to see the results that I was looking for.
Okay. And when you joined the coaching, when you went through the coaching program, the Mastering Sales Influence Life coaching program, did that have any effect on the results you think you could get in your own coaching?
Yes, definitely. Before, I didn't want to learn sales. I was always pushing against learning sales, and I thought that I would just be able to see the results without actually doing anything around learning about selling and closing. And then after taking MSI, I was able to see that I was able to sell anything or close anything in any business that I'm in. So definitely it will benefit me in different areas of life.
And what were you really struggling with in your own business? You said you had your coaching business, and what were you specifically struggling with?
So I was struggling to find clients, that I was able to get people on free calls, but wasn't able to really get them to sign up as a client. And we would just have the free call and they would say they wanted to join, but I wouldn't really take it anywhere from there.
Okay. Yeah, and I think a lot of people believe that, people will just join their stuff. They forget that you need to sell to people, okay, for them to actually buy from you. And I think, like all of us eventually realize that if you don't get clients, you don't have a business. And if you can't sell, you can't get clients. So without selling, you can't have a business.
Yeah.
So what specifically during the coaching actually made you realize that, this is a skill that I can use and that will benefit me in my own business? Was there anything specific, maybe 1 or 2 points or things?
Well, for me it was that I didn't have to see selling as something that was sleazy and yucky, because that's what I thought sales was all about. I had like a very traditional idea of it, and it didn't match the type of person I am or my personality. And so in MSI, I was able to become more of myself, and through the process that you taught us, I was able to find myself as a closer as well, and realize that I didn't have to become the yucky salesperson to achieve what I wanted.
Yeah. I think it's important that people do realize you can be authentic, you can have integrity, you can stay who you are and be successful as a salesperson. It's just really all about in the process that you follow when you speak with people. So, tell me, after you did the coaching with me, you then decided to put your relationship coaching on hold and join my sales team. What kind of results have you had since then?
Well, since I started working with you, I have closed 10 sales in a few weeks, and that has brought in around $45,000, which for me is a record and something that I didn't see myself doing in such a short time at all before I had joined the coaching.
Excellent. How long were you working in your own business, and you said you made no sales? How long did you try and get clients in your own business?
It was 2 years from the time I certified as a coach.
So in other words, for 2 years trying to get clients into your business, not having one really paying client, within a couple of weeks you went from 0 to 10 sales and $45,000 worth.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Those are good results.
Yes,
Okay. What other benefits did you get?
Well,
Personally, maybe others professionally in another way, financially we've just clarified. So
yes, well, I had a lot of beliefs around myself not being able to achieve those type of results in the first place, because I believed that selling wasn't something that I was made for, and I didn't like it either. So I had a lot of beliefs around it that were stopping me from actually taking action in it and learning about it. So working with you as well, because you do such personal work with your students, you help so much on the personal mindset side of things that it doesn't leave any room for those negative beliefs to come back and sabotage your process of learning and seeing the results that you're looking for.
excellent.
So it made a massive difference in my personal life, in the sense that I'm more focused than I was ever before, because I have a process I know that I can go to, and I've done all of that work with you, so that made a massive difference as well.
Excellent. That's very, very true, because I find that when I work with potential clients or when I speak to them, they all expect you can wing it and be successful. And if you look at anything that happens in life, anything that creates continuous and consistent results is a process. Otherwise, it's just sporadic, and you can't create the life and the business you want and the income you want by being sporadic and winging it. So it's important to follow that process.
It's been 2 years winging it, it didn't work so well.
Okay, excellent. So if we look at MSI, Mastering Sales Influence, I know it's very heavily geared towards teaching you sales processes and proven methods of actually getting results from a financial point of view. How do you think you could use it in other areas of your life? It was the process you were taught, that proprietary process that I give you, the 5-step process called CRISP, okay? How do you think, or do you think you could use it in other areas of your life?
Well, yes, of course. Because I do relationship coaching, communication is one of the key elements, and the process that you teach us is something that helps you have more effective communication. And I think that's something you can use in any area of your life, whether it's your relationships with your family, your partner, your friends, your work colleagues, with yourself, in any business venture that you're going after, in any, you want to get a project with a very high influential person. Having those skills that you teach us help you in so many different areas. It's not just about selling and closing.
Excellent. Do you think you've had a positive return on your investment that you made in the coaching?
Yes, definitely. Way more.
So actually I should have charged you more than what I did. Good to know that. Okay, so let's say we look 12 months down the road. Where do you see yourself then?
12 months, wow. Well, if in a few weeks I have gotten the results that I mentioned before, I think in 12 months I could be a 6-figure earner or 6 or 7-figure earner. And I also will continue working with you and then carry on to building my relationship business. And now that I have all the skills that I've learned from taking your course and also being on your team, I have no doubt that when I get back into my relationship coaching, I'm going to scale it very quickly because I have all the skills that I need and the experience as well.
Excellent. And that's really one of the purposes of MSI. What I coach my clients on is that you can become independent. You don't have to keep on hanging on to me and buying everything that I sell, because MSI is a complete program. There aren't any upsells, because what you learn in that process or in that coaching can actually serve you for the rest of your life. Whether you want to be a 6-figure earner, a 7-figure earner, it doesn't really matter. Whether you want to sell B2B, B2E or B2C, also irrelevant. Okay? There are obviously slight tweaks and changes, but the foundation of the program will set you up for life, that you can go out there, create the life, the business, the relationships, and the career you want.
Yes, as I've also been using what you've taught me in my web design and media company, and we've had a lot more clients recently as well, so it's been very beneficial in that area as well.
Excellent. Okay, that's good to hear. So tell me, would you recommend other people to do MSI, and why would you recommend them to do it?
I would 100% recommend anyone who wants to do it. The reason why is that it is a very full and well-rounded program, coaching and training. It's not just recorded, you have that support. So I think what makes a massive difference, what made a massive difference for me, is that you're always able to ask questions. You don't have to wait a week so your process isn't slowed down. You really go from the very foundation of the person and the mindset, the habits that we have that hold us back. But you also teach us the skill set that we need, and you help us adapt it to who we are. And you are there to guide us and support us. You're cutting out the trial and error in the program, and I think that is a very powerful thing for anyone who wants to get better results, not overnight, but at a much faster rate, because they have the support to be able to get there.
Okay, excellent. Anything you want to ask or say still?
No, I just want to say thank you so much for everything. Thank you for your program. Thank you for everything you've taught me and the massive impact you've made on my life.
Thank you. You're welcome. And thank you very much. So nice speaking to you.
Yes, nice speaking.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.